What do we do? Yes. Say that again.
You give away your power if you let outside forces influence you or take over your mood or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why it's so important. We talk about this all the time, especially now with all the news, the media, da da da. Oh, there's Louisa hiding. That it's important for us to stay focused and disciplined, right, with our distractions. Like they say, wage the war on distractions, just making sure that you don't let that become part of your life. So really stay and don't give away your power. Okay, we want to welcome to the family. Yeah, he's right there. And Brian Barnett. So congratulations and welcome. You've been here working your tushy off every day, so that's super cool. It will all come to fruition. Okay, then Michael Cachette in the back of the office. He has passed, right? So he reached the illustrious milestone. And look at this is one of Michael Lewis Marketing Suite social media posts. So Michael is at 100% for the rest of the year. I think he capped in 1 month on his first month. So that's super exciting for him. Okay, Rich Pisani, broker moment. Do you have anything you would like to share?
Yeah, I won't take up a lot of time. I'm going to send out an email later today with a couple of things. And one of the things that I'm going to mention is if you're doing business if you're using a DBA, there's certain guidelines you have to follow. And I'm not talking about a DBA like Pisani Realty Group. I'm talking about a DBA where the name of you're doing business as doesn't contain your name. It's like Sunshine Realty or real estate or something like that. You don't use the word realty because you can't give the perception that you yourself are a broker. So there are guidelines which I'm going to send later today, and because here's the thing: GRE investigators are it's the easiest thing for them to find a violation for. They're sitting at home looking at realtors websites and how they're doing business, and it's really easy for them to shoot off a violation for this. All they have to do is sit in front of their computer and search. So I want you. I've had several agents who have been hit by this, and I don't want any more because it can lead to a fine. So look for that email later today.
All right, awesome. So you're saying it's like a police officer on the side of the road with his radar gun?
Absolutely. It's the easiest thing for them to do, and they're purposely doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Rich. All right. And then, do you want to promote your golf tourney?
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you. April 24th. Please come if you play golf. There's many different packages. I don't play golf, but I'm going to do the rookie package where you get 2 hours of golf clinic. But I also, it's been traditionally a golf tournament, and for somebody who doesn't play golf, that leaves out a whole section of members of SRAR. So I decided that I wanted to do a combination of a golf tournament and a casino night. So you can come for golf, and then you can stay for casino night, or you can just come for golf, or you can just come for casino night. So there are many different packages. There's the website srar.com/2023 fundraiser, and this benefits SRAR Foundation, which gives grants to charities that promote property rights for homeowners and also helps with homelessness. So they choose about, it's been about 8 to 10 charities to give money to, and this is where they get their money. So please help support SRAR's charitable foundation and come out and have a good time. I will be there all day. And it, like I said, it's April 24th, and you know, we hope to see you there.
Awesome. Thanks, Rich. Super excited about it. And I'm sure it's probably best ball, right?
I have no idea what that means. I told you that. Didn't
I
you say
thought
that to
I'd give
me
it a whirl.
before? And I said, I have no idea what that means.
I'm sure it's that's
Just say yes. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Emilio would know. He was there last year. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks, Rich. I appreciate it. Mr. President Pisani. Okay, so our top individuals, this has already been put out on social media, but our top sales volume, top units closed for the month of February. So congratulations to all of you. And then our rising star for the month is Lynette Marble. So woo, congratulations to you all for continuing to crush it throughout the 2023.
I just caught it right
Who?
now. Betty. Like it's like someone else's name, but a different face, or maybe it's unless that actually looks like Steve. That's Betty on it. It'll be Athlon.
Oh, that's funny, because I was thinking, I thought she looked different. All right. All right, awesome, good catch. Okay, so Bree. My bad, so let's fix that. Okay, now the time has come for Mr. Michael Lewis. That's it, Michael Lewis.
Thank you.
Okay, so here, let me, yeah, so let me want to make sure, I'm gonna stop share. So I want to make, okay, stop share. And then where do you, right here? No, or here.
Yeah, I want to do the PowerPoint.
Okay, so I'll let you find that and see,
Okay.
and then we can start the share over.
All right,
Okay.
that's good, and then you gotta do all that.
Yeah, sorry.
Hi, everybody.
And
Who's new? Brand new agents? Seasoned agents, welcome. Okay, awesome. My name is Michael Lewis. I am going to go over a bunch of really cool things from a marketing perspective. I know a lot of you spend a lot of time doing marketing when we could be lead generating or picking up that phone.
how do you know?
But I'm going to actually go through a bunch of really cool features for you. There are a lot of agents. When I started my company, I feel like I'm yelling, and that's okay. I do yell, so you guys can hear me. But I started this company 12 years ago. I actually started it in the Beverly Hills, Brentwood area. It was really, I wanted some high-end marketing products, really low cost effective, so that you guys don't spend a lot of money breaking the bank, a lot of free applications and so forth. The company took off. I'm now worldwide around the country and around the world with Keller Williams offices opening up them with this program. But what I've also noticed is that agents don't want to do their marketing anymore. They want the easy button. They want leverage. And so today, not only am I going to show you how to do your marketing yourself, but I'm also going to show you how to just push one button and have it completely done for you, and you'll win every single time. Does that sound okay?
Yes.
All right. So let's, this is an interesting setup. Let me see if I can move. All right. So for those that don't know what the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite is, if you've never been in it before, the URL is www.michaellewismarketingsuite.com. I could not think of a shorter URL. Just kidding. It was, I originally created a company back in the day, and I bought kellerwilliamsmarketing.com. It was really bold. It was actually available. I was shocked. I bought it. About a year later, when my company kept growing and growing, I got a phone call from the man himself. He's like, I don't know if you should be using my company name. So I changed it, and I figured it was a suite of tools. And so I just put Michael Lewis Marketing and then put a suite of tools. And that's kind of where it is. But it's michaellewismarketingsuite.com. If you haven't been in there before, it's probably your KW email address. And then the password, probably, if you haven't changed it, is MLMS password 1. You guys can still know to this day, what's the most popular password, by the way?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Closer, password 1. If you guys are still using password 1 in your stuff, change it. But what is the number 2 most used password?
He said it.
Password 1, 2.
No, he said it, password 1, 2, 3, 4. Seriously, that's what we're doing in a country of stealing and stuff, but hey, if your stuff gets stolen, it's your fault, right? All right, so michaellewismarketingsuite.com. Inside there, it is really super fast and efficient. If you get stuck on something, then I want you to call in and get customer care because we're big into that. But there's tons of flyers, tons of different series of flyers. You can go and pick in a flyer, all of your information pre-populates on it, you drop in a picture, you put in some copy, and you're good to go. So again, you can print these up in your office, whatever you guys charge for color copies. You can print them up yourself in your own personal printer. If you want us to print it, we have really low cost, and you can order printing from us as well. And then also, I always tell agents, please do 2 things with your marketing. If you're going to invest the time to make a flyer, download the JPEG button so that you can use it socially as well. So you can drop it into your email, you can put it into your CRM of choice, and then you blast out your email, your flyers. But you always have 2 applications. And again, both of these are free for you to do. Postcards, the 8.5 by 5.5 jumbo postcards, they're only 69 cents to have printed and mailed and sent out. That is a 2-sided postcard. Printed, mailed, and sent out. You only have to order 100 postcards. That's insane. 69 cents. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it is really, really, you're not supposed to use it's really inexpensive, right? It's crazy. So
It is really.
taking advantage of that, but then also, if you're tight on money, if money's an issue with you and you're a brand new agent and you're not sure what, oh, you want to admit somebody? If you're not sure what to do in marketing, always do a proof of production piece. If you can't afford to do a just listed postcard, always do proof of production pieces, and we have those on the site. You know why? Because you can actually create something and you can show off that you're a selling real estate agent. I have sold this many homes in your community, yours could be next. So if you're going to invest in money, invest it wisely, do a proof of production piece. But we do for every one of your listings. For every one of your listings, you can order a postcard. If you don't have a database, if you're brand new and you don't have a database, don't fret. You can actually go onto the site, tell us where you want the postcard to go, and then we'll mail it out for you as well. We 11 by 6s. We had the 11 by 6 beautiful EDDM ready postcards. You can put into Command, whatever CRM that you're using. You can also have them printed by us starting at 86 cents a piece. Again, tons of different series. The reason that I do series pallets is because if you're a brand new agent, you haven't invested in your brand. All of you at KW can have your own brand. You know that, right? You don't have to promote somebody else's brand. So in there, you have red series, a posh series, a champagne series, and I did that on purpose so that every single one of you, if something speaks to you, if you like the posh look and feel that's on the top left there, then you can have a posh business card, a posh email signature, a posh brochure, and carry your brand until you can have your own ability to brand yourself. Consumer apps, BizBos, proof of production, Keller Mortgage / Mutual of Omaha. I've moved to KW. If you haven't let your sphere of influence know, you can literally go to the site, take 2 seconds and drop it in there. Here's what the champagne series, it's really beautiful. Again, this is all do-it-yourself marketing. I just added, as this young lady over here said, she just noticed, oh my gosh, you have all this new product in there. We just added 48 new prospecting and recipe and holiday postcards in there. The fun thing about our postcards is really great. You don't have to spend a single penny. You can go in here, download 12 prospecting postcard images, and then drop it right into your CRM of choice, and you literally just built a 12 direct prospecting campaign, and it costs you nothing. Did you know you could do that? Yeah, every one of you should have that. You should put a holiday campaign together. Now is the time you should be really looking at your database. Now is the time you should be building out your prospecting or recipe or holiday or mix and match if you want to get all crazy on me, but you can do whatever you want. You don't have to use us for printing if you don't want to. And you can also take our stuff to local printers. Social, let me Should we let Joseph in?
I'm sure.
Yes.
Yes, all right, how do we? Where did he go? He went away. Somebody maybe let him in. Okay, sorry, Joseph, if you didn't get in. Social media, social media posts, 10 by 10s. You literally go in there, go to a prospecting piece. If you get a listing today, you just drop in one picture, all of your information populates into it, and you just built a 10 by 10 social media post. Let's see, what else do we have in there? Infographics pieces, door, like numbers. Numbers make us look what? Numbers make us look smarter, right? Successful. We like to read numbers as ourselves. You should be telling people numbers. So if you're going to go door knocking, give them some substantial numbers and information. We have profit share building campaigns. If you want to tell your story, why you came to KW, did you know you could actually go into the website, download 12 direct profit share building campaign, tell the story why you joined KW, put it into a CRM. If you meet somebody from the next door neighbors over there, and you want to have them recruit them over to KW, you literally just put their name on it, and then it says, hey, it was really great working with you in the transaction. Did you know when you saw me working on my command stuff, that was our technology? So you can really tell your story and start building your profit share tree if you would like. You are the brand. This is an amazing tool. If you're not using it, get in there. If you're a brand new agent, if you are a seasoned agent, this tells the story as you as an individual or you as a team. We take all the labor out for you. We write all the copy. You literally can download these and have why you should work with us or me, what we do in staging, what we do in professional photography, all of the goodies, listing strategy, your marketing plan, everything and anything that you need to build your business to make you look like a rock star. We already do it all for you. You just automatically just put your special touch. I'm sorry if I just spat on you. Special touch. It almost hit that funky, beautiful bag. Okay. So we have TikTok or social media pieces, Instagram, all those fun things. If you want to do a story or reel, you literally can put in prospecting numbers. You can put, I'm big in the numbers, as you can tell, just listed. If you want to do a quote for the day, if you want to do testimonials from your client, you now can have beautiful slides on your Facebook page. And so don't get hung up on doing too much social media. You should be lead generating, right? Amen.
Michael, can we get a copy of the PowerPoint just?
We're recording this, so we will all have access to this fun thing and all my blunders. We have email signatures. All of you should have an email signature, please. Download the email signatures. If you don't, you can have your front desk help you create it. Get an email signature. You put in your headshot that's not your prom picture. You know who you are. And then you, yes. Oh my goodness. I learned early on in my day. Oh my God, your daughter's beautiful. That's not me. That's me. I'm like, whoa, okay. Wow, seriously. But look, the rule is, what's the rule? 3 years. If you haven't had a professional headshot in 3 years, don't scare your clients with a headshot that you're still wearing your corsage or whatever that is, you know. Anyway, email signatures, tons of them in there. Get something because it makes you look professional. A lot of times, email signatures, if you ever notice, sometimes email signature emails get lost in the email and they go into junk. So always be sure to put your name underneath the email signature and your phone number so that it's clickable if somebody's driving. Well, hopefully they're not driving and calling you and reading their emails, but so they can click it from their phone. Again, numbers make us look smarter. It's extremely important. Know your numbers. Did you know that in the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite, there's a real-time data button? If you're brand new as an agent and you're not sure what's going on in a community, you guys can go to the site for free, click the real-time data button, put in a zip code of the area that you want to find some information about, and instantly you become the economist of choice, telling you all of the data, the current trends that are happening in that community, how many homes are for sale in that area, what the homes are selling for by square footage and all that stuff. You get this beautiful newsletter, absolutely free, given to you. So every one of you has the ability to do that. Now, some of you got really savvy over the time. You get this newsletter, and if something changes in the community, you get a newsletter and say, hey, this just changed. This is what's happening in trends. You guys have gotten savvy and you're actually adding your clients, and I'm okay with that. We send out about 500,000 newsletters every month on trends. People are saying, hey, I know you're not ready to sell yet, But I'm gonna add you to a monthly newsletter and you'll see what's happening. And when you're ready to sell, let me know. Again, completely free, right? We like free. Free. Is that Sealy Starter Guide? You guys know that commercial? All right, I'm not gonna do it all the time. All right, I'm a stand-up comedian by trade. No, I'm kidding. God, obviously you know that. Business cards, really inexpensive business cards, 500 business cards, like $25. It's crazy. You guys can pass out business cards all the time because they're so inexpensive. You guys can have fun of it. The one here on the right is probably the most popular business card that we have. What's your name? Mika. Mika just sells a home and I'm the buyer. She goes to the site. She puts in my name, Michael Lewis, puts my address to my new home, gets 500 business cards for $25. The box comes, she wraps it, puts a bow on it, hands the keys over and says, welcome to your new home. Pass these out to all your friends and family. And my gosh, if Mika is really excited, she can actually put her image and information on the back saying she's the real estate agent that sold it to her, right? So if you want to get really crazy and wild on me, you can do that. But those are really popular. Again, really inexpensive closing gifts. Try it. People love it. Note cards and door hangers starting. Those 11 by 17 property brochures, they're only $1.05 each. Every one of you with your luxury listings, you can order for $1.05. You can spend $50, get 50 beautiful glossy brochures, all good and ready for you. We have products in Spanish as well. So if you have Spanish speaking, you need some help in that area, we have those. So on the site, you can use the templates as is. You can also build your own, meaning you can start from a blank canvas if you want. You can also upload your own design. If you have your own branding or design, you can upload it right into the site. You can also maintain your marketing hub. What I mean by that, if you've taken the time to move the fonts around, to change the colors of the font, to make that thing look the way that you want it to look, then you have the ability to save that as a template so that every time you log in, all of your team branding is right there before your eyes and it saves time and efficiency, okay? And then also you can maintain and run a green business model. What I mean by that, if you don't have the money to spend on marketing or things are selling really fast, let's hope soon, then you can actually just do a lot of free applications in your business. You don't have to spend a lot of money at all. And then you also have access to listing presentations and buyer consultations, both in English and Spanish. They're all editable, not this kind of editable. They're in PowerPoint. You can upload, download pictures. You can make it completely the way that you want it to look. They're gorgeous pieces. All you have to do again is the headshot, bio, proof of production, and what else? What else do you need in a listing consultation? What should you be asking your clients for that most of you are too shy to do? Social security card. Yes. Your testimonials. Would you work with me if they couldn't find me on the internet? Right? You're the sales 101. Would you be so kind as to write a testimonial on how I found your dream home? Something like that. When you say, would you be so kind? Most people are. It used to be before COVID. Now everybody's kind of, rough, but if you would be so kind, sales 101, ask for your testimonials. It's important. Think about it. You're not going to buy something from somebody if they don't, or you're not going to go to some hypnotherapist or a massage therapist or a hairstylist or anything, a car mechanic without good testimonials. Do they play nice in the sandbox? If you're not doing it, you're missing a very key component to your business. Okay. Again, listing consultations like crazy. And then any questions on that? Yes, please.
What's your turnaround time? Like if, let's say we ordered we've moved cards. So
Yes.
What's the turnaround time until we would get them?
You could literally, it's all depends on the radius. So our print facility is right here in Irvine. So it takes 2 to 3 days to print it and then drop in the mail.
And then one more question for you.
No, you only get one. No, okay, go ahead, please. Yes.
For EDEM.
Yes. Oops, I just dropped something. EDDM, you drop it off to the printer of your choice or the post office yourself, and then they tell you all of that stuff. So, yeah. So who's been into the website? It's super easy. You want me to show you how it works really fast?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What do I need to do?
Yeah, here.
Okay, you do this. Sorry, guys, on the Zooms.
Sure.
I want to do the far right one. Yep. All right, guys. All right, so we're in the website. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to do the website. Again, this is do it yourself marketing 101. It's extreme. Yes, I will let somebody in. All right, I'm gonna admit you. All right, you're in. So again, as you see at the top, the real-time data button, you'll see the business cards, the door hangers, the flyers, and all that good stuff. I want to show you how easy it is. So like for postcards, if you're gonna do a prospecting postcard, you can get in there. There's tons of different categories of postcards. You just click on postcards. You'll see the statement series, the red series, the slate. We have all of your holidays, so tons of holidays in there. You can download, create, have fun, whatever you want to on everything. Passover is coming up. If there's anybody in the Jewish community, it is coming up, and I'm excited to eat a bunch of yummy food. Okay, what I'm going to show you. So let's say I want to do the red series. Let me show you how easy it is. So I'll pick the red series. I'll go through the site. I'll see which one I want. Say I want this one here. It is PowerPoint. Back in the day when I first built this, a little fun tidbit, not bragging. It was just like this kind of site did not exist. After I built this and got really successful with it, you know, I was a consultant with Canva, a company called Canva, and a bunch of different other WYSIWYG websites and do it yourself. So I was one of those folks as a consultant to a lot of these companies that have it, even with the command and the KWI stuff. And it's just these sites didn't exist. This site was a dinosaur back in the day. It was but it's super fast now. And if you have trouble, the difference between a mail out and a handout. Mail out means that we are going to mail it out. A handout means if you're going to order your postcards, we will deliver it to your office or your home, and then you can put the stamp on it or whatever you want to do, or go door knocking with it. So that is the only difference. But if you select a postcard, you then select your back of your postcard, and then I will do this. I will show you how easy it is to change stuff. Again, it's completely like PowerPoint. You click on the postcard that you want, and then you say continue. Let's do a handout. Continue to, oh, I got to admit more people. Yes. Love it. The real estate agents that are coming to the game late. I like it. Right? Fashionably late. So again, it's just like PowerPoint. Don't panic if everything says just listed. We want you to get all those listings, but you can change it. It's very simple to change. It's like we've had people before call in and say, hey, you don't have any just sold stuff. I'm like, yeah, they're all just sold or just listed. You can really make whatever you want. So this is all you do. So you see the just listed part here. I'm going to change this now to sold. And this is where guys get hung up because then you have to commit. So you push commit. All right. So guys, it's okay. And then it's that easy. You now bad joke again. All right, making sure you're awake. It works every time. Where's that hook to get me off the stage? So just sold. It's that simple. You just do that stuff. If you want to change the picture, you literally just click the picture, you upload the picture that you want, and then the picture will show up, and then you just insert it and you're good to go. Any questions on that? All right, so any questions on any of this? All right, I'm excited. Who doesn't want to do their marketing anymore?
Everybody.
It's like no one wants to do it. Now, yes, you have to pay a little something to play in the sandbox of having your marketing done, but this is game changing. And everyone around the country is loving this. So I'm going to, if you go to KW Calabasas website, you guys know the website? You guys go there? KW Calabasas, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I need to share the screen? Let's share it. Hold on. Stop share.
Yeah, actually, I think you're good. You're.
Oh, I just did it. Hold on, guys. We're going to go to your website at KW Calabasas. There we go. So Paul and Eddie and everybody's like, Michael, plug in your done for you model. What have I told you? What's your name?
Maureen.
Maureen. What have I told you? Maureen gets a listing today, right? Congrats. She doesn't have time to do her marketing. She wants consistency in her marketing. She wants to impress her clients like no one else around. Maureen can literally go to the KW Calabasas website, and I'll show it to you in a second, but I want to give you a little shock and awe. For $125
How
per
much?
listing. How much? $125 per listing. Most agents put that as a marketing service fee right back to the clients. It costs you nothing if you want to do it that way. $125 per listing. Maureen goes to the site, $125. All she has to do is give us the detail sheet from the MLS, right? You guys know you typed already in the MLS. We don't want you to type anything else again. You give us your professional photography, nodding that we all use professional photography, right?
Please.
But professional photos, detail sheet from the MLS. Maureen clicks one button. The next day, she is going to get back her open house flyer, her for sale flyer, her just listed and just sold postcard. She's going to get back her 11x17 property brochure. She is going to get a digital magazine of that brochure that she can text her clients and they can flip through the pages online or on their phone or anywhere and look at this beautiful listing. She's also going to get back her just listed, just sold, and her coming soon social media 10x10 posts. Not only do we give you the social media posts, but if you don't have time to post them, we have an entire list to close transactions social media team. Maureen will call in and say, hey, I want my listing, my just listed on Facebook. I want it on Twitter. I want it on LinkedIn. I want it on Pinterest. I want it anywhere, anywhere you can put it. We will post it for her. No additional fee. Maureen calls us a week later and says, you know what? The price changed. Can you do it? No charge. We'll pull the piece off, change the price of that listing, repost it to social media. And there's more. Okay. So we then will take her listing, her flyer, her open house flyer, embed it into an email and make it clickable to her digital brochure so that she can put it through her CRM of choice, whether it be Command or whatever you're using. And literally she can send it to their clients. They're going to get this beautiful embedded flyer in the email. It says, click here to look at this great property. They click on it. It opens up the digital brochure. And we're going to create you a command landing page, a property landing page website specifically for that listing. No additional fee. We create the landing page so that you have the walk score, the schools, the maps, the ratios, the pictures, and all that stuff. I hear lots of wows going on. You guys have good dentists here in Calabasas. And then there's more. You get a free set of knives. No, I'm kidding. You get remember that guy? The little those commercials. I'm aging myself big time. Thank God my Botox. Okay. Yes. And then we put it in KW Connect groups to let the office, the region, and the nation know about your listing. It is $125 per listing.
Wow.
Done.
That's awesome.
Why would you not do that? You literally get a completion email back the next day with all of your products. You literally now, what this does for you as real estate agents, it provides consistency. I will tell you, it is so key. Your clients want to see lots of marketing. When you're on a listing appointment, have samples. They want to touch and feel things, but then you can also show them one of your completion emails and say, for all of our listings, we are going to do all of that stuff. Okay. So the website, the way that you get to that is calabasasrealestate.com. And then you go under here and it's going to be under your agent resources. And it's called Forward Living Marketing. Now we worked with your region to create one unique look and feel for this service. It is the branded look and feel for your office. So here, all you do is go in here and you click on the 125 package. You click on it. It tells you everything that you're going to get. And then you get everything back the next day. Now, if you don't want to use this look, we've got you covered. It gets better. For every single one of you that want your own brand, did you know that we will create this leverage for you? And every single one of you, what's your name, young lady? Cindy, for $400, one-time fee. I'm not going to break your bank. $400, I will create every one of Cindy's 17 marketing assets to match the colors and the font and the unique style that is her own. And then every time she gets a listing, she orders the 125 package and it comes back with her blue and gold or red or yellow or whatever she wants. And it's making her look unique. Every single one of you can now have a solution to your brandings. Does that make sense? That's powerful. Every single one of you can be different. This is your business. You are all entrepreneurs. Be different. Look different. I don't want to break the bank for you. We have so much volume and provide so much value. It's because of you that we can continue to add so much value. If you just want a logo, don't worry. It's only $285. And don't worry about how many revisions. I want you to love it. We will create a logo for you. We will have a brand analysis with every one of you that wants it. We'll talk about what your logo, what you want it to be. For $285, we'll create a logo for you. And then you can use it right into the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite, do your marketing yourself, or we will add the new logo to your branding package. For a lot of you, they're like, oh, I love the listing presentation, but I don't want to do it myself. Yes, you know who you are. We offer that service as well. So for $125 on this website, there's a bunch of free stuff in here. You'll see it. But if you go to your website with all of these marketing assets, you can get name badges. You can get personalize my listing presentation. You can click on personalize my listing presentation and it literally will show you, we will, for $125, put your bio, your proof of production, we'll create you a digital magazine of that listing presentation and do all of it for you so that you don't have to. This dashboard was designed to provide you leverage because you should not, I don't want to shoot all over you, should not be spending so much time in your marketing, okay? What I'd like you to do is spend time getting some prospecting pieces out there. Start touching your clients, communicating with your clients. If you don't want to do prospecting either, right? We offer that service. It's amazing. I will show you that. If you don't want to do prospecting and download those images, God forbid it takes you 5 minutes to do it, but you don't want to do it, that's okay. It's called Auto Farm. Auto Farm literally says your prospecting set it and forget it solution. If you like prospecting, if you like recipe, if you like holiday touches, whatever you want, if you go to autofarmre.com for $99, we will create all 12 prospecting pieces for you. And we will give you the 10x10 social media holiday post that you can post yourself on the holiday. So that if you're touching your client with a prospecting piece around Christmas time, at the same time, you have a holiday social media post and you can hit them both. Autofarmre.com. Some of you are looking for it. Let me show you how simple it is. You literally can go here. Let me show you the site. I want to show you how beautiful these pieces are. And if you want them personalized, we will do that as well. Again, let's look at the selections. Amazing pieces. They're all monthly themed. What I mean by that is every single month has its own unique look. That's the holiday one. Yes, ma'am. I'll answer your question in just a second. If you want a Valentine's Day one, you want to do that yummy red velvet cake, I would eat that all day long. Yeah, so if you want to do prospecting, anything every month is themed. So you now have a consistent marketing prospecting campaign and the social media post, $99. What is your time worth? What is the value of your time?
$500 an hour.
$500 an hour. You guys can afford some of this stuff. Don't spend time doing it. What questions do you have for me? You had a question, young lady.
Yes, please. The $99 is a one-time fee? Or?
One-time fee, and you'll get a year's supply of prospecting and holiday pieces. Not even think about it.
What's one-time annual fee?
One-time annual, not even annual, not even year. If you want to use it every year, awesome. We have, well, go ahead.
I'm sorry, what was the website for this?
It's on the dashboard, Auto Farm, or you can go to Auto Farm RE for real estate. Yes. What questions do you have for me? Right when I asked that, the video, the TV had, the TV had the whole thing, sitting their hands up, I'm like, yeah, okay, wow, yes.
I know it's gonna sound like, but if we decide to get all of that,
Yes,
can you give us a good?
a good prize, a good prize, well, the,
She wants an all-in.
yeah, what you would do is you would email me, michael@michaellewismarketingsuite.com. And you tell me what you want, and I will give you a good prize. Yes, why not? Why not? Why not? I'm actually gonna give this young lady who's awesome, I'm gonna give her 3 125 packages for free. And at one of these meetings or something, she's gonna have a drawing so that some of you can actually try it, experience it, love it, and then use it. Oh, it may be a client. It is a client, you can get it, it's okay.
Time.
What questions do you have for me while I'm here? Seriously, was this helpful?
Yeah.
Are you gonna use it? Oh my
We
gosh.
have a question online.
Oh, yes, we have a question online. Let's see.
Or maybe
Question.
they'll just unmute himself.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Quick question for you. You mentioned something about branding, right? So if you currently have all your branding done and you just wanted to transpose it to what you're showing us today, is there
I
Facebook?
love that question. Yes, absolutely. Let me, in fact, Ray was just telling me this. So if you have your own brand, you've already invested in your own brand. This young man was asking us, if you have your own brand, can you create the same package around that? The answer is absolutely yes, 10 times. We have big teams all around the country that are expansionists and everybody else. We can take your current existing branding and we will create you the same 125 package, and we literally will become your marketing department to give you the complete package with your own personal branding that you've invested in. Yes, you just give us the design files. And then we would make sure that they're all set up, and then we will set it up for you, make sure that you love it, and then that will be your package every time. Yes, sir. Yep.
And you have a question.
More questions upstairs. All of this is for $125. Yes. Oh my goodness.
How much is the setup?
How much is the setup? There is no setup fee.
It's 125.
125 per listing. Yep, and there's no setup fee. If you have your own design files, just give it to us and we will take care of it.
Michael,
Yes.
why don't you talk a little bit about why you would stay with one particular color, like red or posh or anything, so that it builds continuity?
Oh, absolutely. This young man was saying that why should we stick with one color palette? It is extremely important to build brand recognition through color palettes. I call it the 2-point process. I go around the country and teach the companies. You should always have, if you have a logo, then you should have a color. If you have your name, you should have a color. You should have 2 factors that recognize you, because when people are driving down the street, they're going to recognize 2 points. You're always seeing the brain recognizes 2 things. So you should always have brand consistency. Otherwise, you just get lost in the mix of everything else. But having brand consistency is key and important. If you need new signage, it's $55. We'll create your signs for you. If you guys are just wanting a refresh with your logo, you love your logo, not in love with it, then we can take your logo and enhance it and make it better for a nominal fee. We just need to look at all this stuff. We can literally help you in any stage of the game. All I ask is don't spend a lot of time on your marketing. If you want to do it yourself, you can. If you get stuck on it, call us. There's a chat box on the website. There's also, you can call in. If we can't teach you how to fish and do it over the phone, we will log into your computer and then take all of your data. No, we will log into your computer and we will show you how to do it so that you guys know how to do it. And again, if you want to take advantage of the leverage, it's all here. It is every bit of it's here.
Roger says cool.
Roger says cool. All right. Thank you. All right. Yes, ma'am.
Amazing. Lisa, I mean, but when you go to the site, it's a little, there's gonna be a list of everything you just.
Yes. Well, you guys are going to have this video that you can watch. The michaellewismarketingsuite.com is the do it yourself. All of you want the leverage. That's when I saw all the teeth with the bagel pieces and the seeds in your teeth. The leverage is at KW Calabasas under agent resources. Yeah, and if you want branding or if you want your own look and feel, then it's on that site as well. 2 websites. All great. All
Mike,
right,
a
thank
question
you. One more question, yes.
More good question.
from
You
Zoom.
brought up signage. Talk about that again one more time. You said something about you make sign.
If you want signage, a lot of agents don't know where to go even for signage. If you want custom graphics and so forth, again, our costs are so low. We just want it to look really great and we get so much volume. We're able to keep the costs low. It's $55 for sale sign. We'll design it and make you look like $1 million. Yep.
You got another question up there, Jessica?
All right, Jessica, you're on. What is the question?
Hi, Mike. Good morning, everyone. So the question is, you may have mentioned it already, but I missed it. Auto farm, for the auto farm, you're just sending us the
PDFs.
you're sending it to us and we're gonna email it to our clients, right?
Yes, with the auto farm are two layers to it. You get the PDF print ready PDF postcards. And you also get the 10x10 holiday social media posts that you guys can post it yourself. You can take your postcards to a local printer and have them printed, or if you want us to print it, we will take care of it for you. And we will connect you with our print partner and they will set up your database and where you want it to go monthly.
Great, thanks so much.
You're very welcome. Any other questions? Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Michael.
Did I yell loud enough? Okay.
Yeah.
good.
So I told you we had some amazing stuff, right? Wait, I don't even get a response.
Yeah.
Okay, stop the share. Okay, so now let me see where's our team meeting here? Bum, 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 back to your slideshow. Okay. All right, awesome. So let's see, and then Jessica, your hand is, we already answered you, right?
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Okay, so we are, just a quick reminder, thank you again for Calabasas Escrow. They're just doing a dynamic job and thank you all for contributing and sending escrows our way, just much appreciated. Now we have a quick mortgage update with Cindy.
All right, Cindy. Okay, so has anybody heard about this new Cal have a 20% down payment?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Lots
anymore.
of questions on that. So I have some of the lowdown on it. And I want to share that. So it's 20% that they will give you as a loan. It's called a shared appreciation loan. It could be used towards closing costs, down payments, or to buy down your rate or any combination of it. So you can use that 20% in any way that you like. The pitch is the shared appreciation. So you don't make any payments on that 20% grant, it's not a grant loan. Until and unless you transfer the property, you sell it, you refi, then it becomes due. As well as up to 20% of the appreciation in the property. So you have to give, so as an example, if you borrowed 100, let's say you borrow 100,000 and you now sell your house down the road, you have to pay that 100,000 plus 20% of whatever your net proceeds are.
Of the net
So it's a
proceeds,
little confusing.
not of the sale,
The net proceeds
net
from the
proceeds.
sale, yes.
but not,
Not
sale
the
price.
sale itself,
Okay.
yes.
That's awesome. So what about when they refi? Is it
Same
refi?
thing. When you refi, it's due,
But then you still have to pay 20% on top of the value or?
yes.
whatever the
20% of the
appraised.
appreciation.
Oh,
The
20%
appraised.
appreciation. So the,
What happens
The
if the
equity-
value goes down? You
Well, you can't read.
And you don't know, and you just pay the 20%.
yeah.
There's no appreciation, there's nothing to pay. So let me give you some more specifics on this. So first of all, this is a Calabasas thing, so the funds are limited. They have a pool of money, once it's gone, $300 million, and I did the math, if the average house is 700,000, then you're gonna have about a little more than 2,100 loans. So that's gonna go pretty fast in LA, FYI, but the main thing about this is it's an exciting new program, and it gets people on their feet and wanting to get in, and it's one of many. So let me give you some more details around this. Primary residence only. Eligible properties are single families, condos, manufactured homes. Anywhere in California, have to be a first-time home buyer. No co-signers, no co-borrowers, so I can't help my daughter buy a house with this program. She has to get approved herself. Minimum FICO 680. And only the eligible CalHFA lenders can do this loan. A friend of mine from another lender told me today, there's only 2 lenders that are doing this. I said, okay. And then my boss called me right after and said, we're doing this loan, right? He said, yeah. I said, okay, cool. So either I'm number 3 or she's mistaken, I don't know. Let's see what else. The maximum loan amount is the conforming loan limit, which is $1,089,300 in LA. And those are kind of the most salient points. But one thing I realized when I was spending the weekend figuring out what this program is all about is that there's so many down payment assistance and first-time home buyer programs going on. It's crazy. So I thought I've got to get my head wrapped around all these programs and you know, just kind of relearn all of them again. And I thought, well, I think I've got to do another first-time homebuyer class for you guys. So the next meeting, I'm going to do another first-time homebuyer. There's down payments, there's grants, there's all kinds of programs. And I want to tell you about one that I have in process in my pipeline right now because it's super exciting. So it's a purchase for a condo of $536,000. She's putting 27% down. That's her choice. But she's qualifying based on her income and based on the property for that $25,000 grant. So we use that grant money to buy down her rate. She's getting a 30-year fixed with 5.5%, and she is not paying a penny in closing costs.
Cool.
That's
awesome.
exciting. She came to me from another lender who was saying that he was going to charge her 7.5% with 1 point. Can I do better? I said, yeah, I can do a little better. So needless to say, I won that business. So
That's awesome.
the bottom line here is just make sure that you're telling people there are so many new programs and there's so many different ways to qualify. It's impossible to just, you know, bother. I can't even almost be bothered to send you all the details of this one because you just need to know the gist, get people interested enough to call me, and I will sort through what they can qualify for and what they can't.
Minimum income for that new CalHFA?
Yes, there is an income limit on this, and the CalHFA income limit is 180,000
Regardless of single or couple.
regardless.
Awesome.
And on that, the other grant program, she was a single buyer and the limit was 91,000. Luckily she did.
Is there a minimum, like they make or?
Yeah, they said it was-
They just have to be able to, yeah, they have to
make
qualify that
Parameters. Okay.
ratio.
Gotcha.
All righty,
Thanks,
and
Cindy.
don't forget, I've got a class coming up for how to deal with indecision for all those people you have out there who are sitting on the fence or just not moving, just haven't get a little quick kicked. That's a great idea. 11:30.
Awesome. Thank you, Cindy. And the link, we send out another dedicated email, but the link is always the same for Cindy's classes after as the link for the team meeting. And it's we're trying to keep the links always the same. So it's the morning mindset link. So awesome. I was texting my daughter all this stuff. So, okay, Alan and Jasmine.
Safety first.
Safety, our safety committee, where we're gonna have, you guys have something to say?
Yeah, just real short here, about real estate safety. Obviously, we talk about a lot about the open houses and things like that, about being cautious about, you know, people coming in and whatever, maybe putting you in a bad situation, but that's not really what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about a little bit more about is specifically when you're working as a buyer's agent and maybe as a listing agent at the beginning, when you're taking your client into a home that you've never been into before. And the caution that you should be taking around the house itself. For a listing agent, a couple of things you might want to really consider is, for example, when you're in that house and you're looking around and you see that they have a step off and you can't see it. And I've been in a lot of houses where you kind of like trip over it. And for me, you know, or most of you, obviously, probably not a big deal. You get a client who's not paying attention, or somebody a little older who trips over this, they can fall down and it's a real big deal. So some kind of a marking, you've seen these little yellow tapes or something like that. Things like this, you want to be really cautious about. You see a broken sliding door in somebody's bathroom or in a bedroom that people are opening and closing because they're looking in the closet. Make sure if this is a broken door, either they remove the door or somehow it's taped, closed, or blocked. These are like basic things that you should be thinking about when you're walking through this house, helping your client to market it. You want it to look the best and you want it to be safe when people are coming in, especially if you're not there to walk through the house with them. Every person comes in, lock boxes and things like that. Where is the lock box placed also? I don't know if it's safety, but is it on connected to something that every time people go over there, the sprinkler goes off and get soaked, or they just can't reach it, or they can't turn it on in certain things. These are just basic things, guys. These are simple, basic things.
I mean, not everybody can squat down and open a lockbox.
Exactly. Now, as a buyer's agent, same thing. When you're walking up the path and you see there's a big crack in the sidewalk, please mention this to your client. If you're having trouble getting in, or you see that the staircase walking the steps up are cracked or broken, please make comments to this. The agent who has the listing may never have marked it or anything. You're there not only to sell the property, but to make sure your client doesn't get injured while you're walking through the property. These are very basic things to do, but just things to think about. You see a carpet and everybody, as you walk by, you trip, especially in an open house, holding an open house. People keep tripping over something. Please make sure everybody comes in, you notify them, or these are things you move or something. These are all very basic. I'm sure you guys can understand this and get this very quickly, but it's just things, especially as newer agents, you don't necessarily think about right up front. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. Hey, Jasmine, did you have anything? Is she on here?
I'm on here. He covered it all. Thank you, Alan.
Well,
All right, Jasmine and Alan, thank you so much.
I have a question. So if something does happen, what do you do? That happened when I was showing a client at open house on Saturday. Someone going to open house and the agent went to go help, they scrape their knees and they hurt their back. So say that happens and we're hosting or something like that.
Hey, Rich. You want to answer that
Yeah.
question? Huh?
I didn't,
You were
couldn't
paying
hear it.
attention
What-
to our team meeting.
no, I was paying attention. If something happens, what happens? Like,
Yeah, so for example, Monique had an open house over the weekend.
Mhm.
A showing, and go ahead and tell them.
I was showing a client a home and the open house, the agent that was hosting. Someone fell and the agent who was hosting just kind of went over to try to help them. It was a step that Alan was talking about. That
Mhm.
wasn't marked and the buyer fell down, hurt his back and his knees. So in that case, I mean, he went to go get ice and try to help him, but what do you do? Is there a report? Do you then, what's the next step?
Well, first of all, it's in the listing agreement that you're not responsible for anything that happens at that open house. It's covered under the homeowner's insurance. Number one, they're not going to like it. They'll they'll fight you on it. But I mean, just aid the person in as much as you can. You know, if there needs to be an ambulance call, to call an ambulance. But just like Alan says, now you're aware of this issue. So now you have to either tape it off or do something to make sure that everybody's aware that of this step or whatever the trip hazard is. So yeah, that's about it.
Just being aware.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Any other question? Okay, awesome. All right, so the rest of the calendar for the week, again, at 11:30 is Cindy's class, Grit versus Quit. I love that, great title. We have over at SRAR, there's a risk management seminar at 2 o'clock, and then we have Tech Talk with Sonia tomorrow night, and then we have our monthly happy hour. Did somebody say happy hour? I love him. Anyway, over at Levy's. So would love to see you all there. And then, of course, we have our flow coaching. Oh, I didn't know that does that. That's cool. Okay, so we have learn something new every day. Flow coaching at 10 on Friday, broker tour at 11, and then contract tactics with Philip at 2 o'clock on Friday. And then, oh, April 1st is April.
Uh-oh. Stephanie's gonna be.
Let me think what I can do. All right, and then again, you know, the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite, if you do not have your login, reach out to Bree and she'll get that to you. It's really, as you guys know, now more than ever, what an incredible marketing tool it is. And then also, like I said, we all, in Forward Living, we all redesigned our websites, right? So it has that, the additional features for Michael Lewis Marketing Suite on our website.